Hey guys, and welcome to my RFTools Minecraft tutorial. In this video, I will be showing you how to use RFTools, which is a pretty complicated technology mod, but very powerful at the same time. So I'll just be showing you how to use RFTools storage, but I'll make this a series for all RFTools concepts and machines. Anyway, first for RFTools storage, you want to get the storage scanner, which is like the brains of the whole network. You place it down, and as you can see, there's no inventories, no chests, no nothing. And what you want to do is give it some power. As you can see, the bar on the side will fill up. But that's not it. You're not done yet. You need to get any sort of container, and I'll get two normal chests, and then some different funky chests, and I'll place them down here. So there's two normal chests, iron chest and diamond chest. As you can see, they're still not showing up. That's because you go down to the slider, and that's the radius that it will search for chests or just containers in general. If you drag that up, as you can see, the chests show up. But you are probably wondering why it says there's two normal chests. And because as you can see, there's one diamond chest there, one iron chest there, and one chest there. But the way this works is the one double chest is worth two chests. So it'll show up as two separate chests. If I remove one, it shows up as a single chest. So I'll just add it back. But if I put something in here, like cobblestone, as you can see, it shows up in both chests. I can take it out as well. And same for these. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't put it in. I'll get into that in a sec. But just note, if you get like loads of chests, like say 6 chests, and it shows up as 12 chests, it's because each one double chest is worth 2 chests. So just remember that. Next part is for inventories that you don't want there. For example, this cube here, because this cube can actually store things like buckets, not buckets, like batteries and items to charge. But say you don't really want that in your storage system, so you can just click the inventory that you want to remove, and you see it says remove inventory from list. Click that, and then it's gone. If you want it to come up again, you just click this button, which will refresh it. But for now, we don't want that. And the next part that I'll get into is, as you can see, I can put items in my chest and take them out, but I cannot put them in. Like they just won't go in. So what you need to do here, as you can see, this has a star which says all rootable chests, and you click so that they're rootable, and this star goes yellow. And now the only way to put it in is you can't drag it in, you can't place it in there, you have to shift click it in, and then it goes in. And as you can see, there is cobblestone in there, and we'll do the same for this. What? I swear I just... What? Yeah, okay, so we'll go to the diamond chest, look. Shift click, and for some reason it keeps going in these chests. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just not compatible, but anyway. But as you can see, regardless, it goes into the chests, but you have to shift click it in. You can take it out, shift click it in, as long as the star is on. But you may have just noticed if I put in 1 stack of cobblestone into the chest, if I go to all routable, it will say there's 128, even though there's only 64 in our system. And like I said, 1 double chest is worth 2, so it'll double the contents in all routable inventories until you click on the individual chest, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, don't worry about this because you probably won't be using chests anyway. Alright, we're going to the next bit. So again, you need your storage scanner and your energy cube. The next block we'll be needing is the modular storage, and also one of these 4 cards. These 4 cards are worth different values. Like this one can hold 100 stacks, 200, 300, 400, but I'll get into that in a sec. So we can place it down. Unlike the storage scanner, this block does not need RF. Yeah, as you can see, if we open this and increase the radius so it can detect blocks, you can see that it shows up, but we can't do anything. We can't put anything in there. Even when it's routable, it just doesn't go in. I'll show you why. And if you open up your modular storage block, you will come up with this GUI, and down here you get 2 like card slots. In the top one, you put in the tier 4 storage module and go down to this L and click it, which will lock it in place. And now you can store your items in it. And you can even do it from the block itself if you want, but there's no point as that's the reason for the storage scanner. And you can hook up multiple if you want. I'll show you an example in a second. Just increase the radius. You can hook up multiple and just put stuff in them. Oh wait, I didn't put card in this one. I did. Never mind, but it went to this one. Yeah, so you can hook up multiple, and that's what this is for. But there is a more effective method, which you'll get into in a second, but I'll just show you filters and how they work. So if I get a filter, which kind of looks like the storage module, like the green card, except it's got an arrow. Anyway, what we can do is right click the filter, which will open up the screen. And if you don't know what tags are, it's basically the way of categorizing items across mods and mod packs. So you know how in some mod packs there's different variations of copper. There's a thing called an OR dictionary which unifies it as one tag as forged copper. So any copper from any mod will have the tag forged copper. So different coppers from different mods can be used to make different copper pickaxes or items or whatever in different mods, if that makes sense. So as you see here, I'll do ores as an example. There are multiple different ores in mod packs, and what we can do is if you press FG and H, it will open up the advanced tooltips, which allows you to hover, which shows you like information when you hover over items. If I go to the copper ingot, you can see on its tags it's got forge ingots, gold copper, forge ingots copper, forge ingots / iron _ copper. But what we could pay attention to here is forge ingot, which any ingot like in this mod pack will have this tag forge ingots. You get the idea. Anyway, if we go into this filter module and click add tags, we can type in forge / oh wait, no, wrong. Forge : ingots. and then double click the first one, and then now that filter's set, all right? We put it into the storage module that we like, and then lock it. And now you will notice that I cannot put any items in. I can't drag them in. The only items that will go in is items with the tag forge ingots, as you can see. Any other item I get won't go in, which is a good example here. This does not have the tag forge ingots. It's got forge ingots / hell forge, so this won't go in here. This one will, because it's got the tag forge ingots. So that's helpful to know for like organization and everything. And if you go here, as you see in all routable inventories, it will show up with the cobblestone as well. But if you click on the individual ones, as you can see, it will, there's the one for ingots and the one for cobblestone. But one thing that you should be aware of as well is when dealing with this, if I go to my ingot, like ingot block, storage block, and I try and put in andesite, the andesite gets consumed but it doesn't go in here, and that's because it automatically gets moved into a different inventory. Yeah, so that's how filters work. I'll move on to the main big storage, I guess you could say. Again, you will need modular storage and storage scanner. Place it in storage scanner, creative energy cube, or power energy source rather. And then you can place down your modular storage. But what's different with this one, wait, I missed a step, sorry. You need to get your storage cards again from before. Place them into the machines, lock them in. So now that all of these work, remember to increase the radius and make sure they're all routable. So now you can use them like you would normally. But the change here is we need to go to the mod at XNet, which is almost like an add-on for RFTools storage. It's very useful, and I'll show you it's why it's so useful. Now what you want to do is get any type of connector. They usually have these green outlines on them and say connector. So make sure you have a connector, not a cable. It can be an advanced connector, but I'm just gonna use the standard ones. What you want to do now is, I missed a step again. Before you get the connectors, right, make a controller, and you can place that on top of your energy source. Make sure it's getting power. You can open it. As you can see, there's nothing here. Now we'll get our connector from before, because I missed a step, and shift click all the blocks so that they're connected using the connectors. And as you can see now, if I open this controller, they're showing up here all the blocks, including the controller, the storage scanner, the cubes, and the 3 modular storage. What we're going to do now, follow very carefully, is click channel 1 and scroll until you get to RFTools.storage. Click create, and then up here type storage, which will be the name of your channel. And we'll go to channel 2, make sure it's XNet.energy, click create, and name it energy. Now, as you can see here on this first row where it says creative energy cube, click the tile that's in the second column, first row, click create, and change this to extract mode. The rest you can leave as they are. Then find here the storage scanner and the controller, and click on them as well on the second column. Click create and change their mode to insert. Should be on insert by default. If it is, great. Now we've set up the energy channel. We don't have to worry about this. We won't have to touch this. Go back to the first channel, a storage channel, and select all of the modular storage blocks. Click create and make sure they're as an inventory, not storage, as an inventory for all of your modular storage blocks. And then for the storage scanner and controller, select them so that a storage. Now we've set up the whole network, and that's it. We go into the storage scanner. As you can see, nothing's changed. Nothing should change. What we need to do is go to the slider from before, drag it down so it says XNet, and then click it, which will refresh it. Nothing changes, that's fine. It means you set it up correctly. If they all disappear, you've done something wrong. Just refollow the steps. Now you've got it working like normal, like the normal storage system. You can drag items out. But the reason you can use mods like refined storage, which give you way more item capacity for, half the space. But the reason that I like using RFTools is you can set up the tablet to monitor storage from anywhere in the world without having to use pylons or anything, just anywhere in the world. With the RFTools programmer and nodes, you can automate it, so you can have auto crafting, auto refilling, just general automation, which I'll get into in another video. But for now, that's it. Next episode I might cover fluids as well. But for now, that's it. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Please leave a like and subscribe as well, because I need to get to 100. Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye.